Hello, hello, Tammy Louise with TLC Designs. How is everyone tonight? I am hoping that you are all doing very well. It's warmed up 80 something almost every day now here in Michigan, so we have the air on. And we are all doing really well. Let me just check something real quick as far as the stream went. Let me go into the stream real quick. See if I can't locate where everyone is so that I can be sure to invite everyone in. There are some things that I wanted to mention first off before we do anything else tonight. The design team has been chosen. James, if you could grab me that folder way over there, I could pull the names. I am going to announce, I didn't get to make a graphic so that I could show everyone who has been invited to the team, but I wanted to manually welcome everyone to the team, and I have a list here I'll go over briefly. So we have a full-time design team now. Some of the ladies that worked with us in the last term are staying on. That would be Melanie Smith and Steph Ackerman, Shanna Slater, and some of the new girls that are going to be full-time working with us have fantastic projects. I cannot wait for these ladies to get the products and start creating with them and sharing all of their wonderful designs. They've been in the industry for quite a while. We have Amanda Willette-Snyder, welcome, and Angela Euros, Danny Bindell, Marilyn Cooper-Scheller, Candace Oliari, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that correctly, Oliarni. Welcome. That's our full-time team. We did decide to branch off and create a guest designers team as well. One of the ladies that worked on that with us last term was Vicki Garrett. We're super happy to have her back with us. Alicia Sheridan, who is in the UK. So any designers that like what's going on and trending in the UK, she can keep you up to date with TLC products. And Rosemary Shanner Bridges, a great friend of mine from a long time ago on design teams that we worked on together. Annie Collins. And then we have two new YouTube and Instagram designers specifically. They have channels that are definitely watch-worthy. Catch what they do. They do fantastic tutorials, step-by-step. If YouTube is your channel or Instagram is where you find your social media updates, these two ladies have fantastic pages. I recommend that you go and hop on and friend them and join and subscribe to their YouTube channel. Don't forget to do that with TLC Designs as well. Ring the bell down at the bottom and always choose all as far as notifications. James sends out every day on Thursday the notification indicating that we're going to have a live. And if you want to keep up to date with when we are going live or if it's canceled, make sure you subscribe and ring the bell and hit all in the YouTube section. The two ladies that are joining us, one is from Australia. Her name is Natalie Walsh. Congratulations. And we're happy to start working with you. And Kendra Sands Morgan is the other YouTube and Instagram project design team member. So we have really grown and we have branched off, and I'm super excited to start this term in June. It goes from June to November. Thank you everyone again for all of your applications. We have to limit some of the, I'm sorry, I forgot. There is Marge Benzals as well, who is joining us. With new releases and things like that. I had a very hard time lowering the number of women that I chose because the projects were so gorgeous. So we put them where we could, and we took as many as we possibly could as well. So that is done and over with. And June 1st is when the posting begins, and they are going to post in the creative sharing group for Facebook. That is a private group. If you want to get in there, go ahead and pull that up on your Facebook screen and request to join, and then I'll approve that, and you can come in and see all of the beautiful projects that both the customers make as well as the design team. The store is going to have the posts, as often as possible from the design team members, and then the YouTube channel as well. We are starting a blog in June that is in the TLC Designs store. So if you like to see the blog posts with all of the information and the links directly to the store so that you can just, I'm in love with that stamp set, and you click the link and it takes you directly to the store where you can purchase them. That's what you'd like to see. We will be updating that on a daily basis from the team as well. So having said all of that, the mouthful, let me go into the live stream and see if we can't. It's really backdated. I wonder if it's because I'm not in the right one, Mr. Cunliffe. What do you think?
What?
The Facebook that I get to see on my computer is quite outdated. I mean, more outdated than it usually is. But I will go back in there and double check and just see if maybe it was a glitch. Okay. So who has joined us? Hi, Amy and Karen. Hello from the UK, Karen. Nice to have you with us, Mandy.
Jenna Dell.
And Faith. What?
Jenna Dell.
Oh, Jenna Dell. Okay. Hi, Karen's now. Faith Robertson. Hi, Mandy and Amy and Karen. And yes, I see everybody that's in the actual creative sharing group. So that's great to have you. Sue Hintz. Wonderful.
Kathy Myers is here.
Yeah, I saw that. Fantastic. So we're going to get down to the other camera real quick here, James. And having said all of that, we're going to take a peek at what I've designed. A few weeks ago, I colored Troll Cricket Fun, the little girl, with 3 different ways. I did watercoloring, I did pencil coloring, and I did Copic coloring. And I had all of those images. So we're on the down now. Great. Okay, so I had all of these images, and they were already colored, and they were designed. And today, I decided to grab a die set that I have not used very often, but I absolutely adore it because everything is coordinated. You get the coordinated frame with this cute little, almost a sentiment label frame that actually matches it. And it comes with the outer matting die that you can score and cut and make the entire card from. So I designed the actual project, and we're not going to create the project today together. But what I am going to do is increase the embellishments on it and show you some of the things that I added to this illustration in order to make it just a little bit more special. So I'm wondering, James, if you could go to the other camera. Could you pop the light down, please, so that we get a little bit more light on the subject? Perfect. Okay. So I wanted to make sure I stay on the right camera here. I want to show you, if I can you see the little beads?
I see the beads.
Do you see the beads? Let me show you the beads in the hair, bow, and the headband, and the little shoes. And then I took some white pen and added some dots in the Copic coloring, and I actually added some white gel pen to the skirt as well. And then blue in the eyes. So we did a little bit of additional coloring to this, but we also added that dimension with the, I can show you, it's Martha Stewart clear transparent micro beads. And that's all I added directly to, I used, what glue did I use? Glossy accents and the beads. So she's extra special. She's got a little bit of texture added to her, and she is ready to go on the project itself. Now, the Perfectly Precious paper. James, can you zoom out a little on the other camera? Pull it back. There you go. I don't know why I decided to leave it in the bag, but here's what is currently in the store. Perfectly Precious. It is approximately 5.5 by 8.5. You get 18 different designs of paper that is already color coordinated. You get it in the package, and I used it on today's project, so there are some of these that are cut up and used, but look at how beautiful. Now this is 5.5 by 8.5, so you're going to be able to make 6 by 6 cards, A2 size cards as well as slimline cards. Look at how beautiful. All these really cute designs. Look at them. I love them. And then we get to the papers that I used in the project, including the little butterfly. But that's what we have in the store right now as actual design paper for sale, not digital, the real deal. And then we are going to work directly today with the butterfly rectangle die. Let me see if I can get it to not glare. Has the really cute label that matches with the frame. It has the outside die as well. And then the butterfly. I hope the glare isn't affecting everyone as much as I see it. We're going to use a little bit of my honeydew colored twine from the twinery. And I also used some Craft Perfect Tonic Studio metallic papers. Let me see if I can find the color. This does not say.
Green and red.
This one is red velvet. This one is blue frost. It's not green. He's like green and red.
Green and red.
Nope. Okay, so what I decided to do was warm up my glue gun. And frankly, I have not worked with the glue gun in a really long time because everyone is going for this clean and simple kind of look. And I do adore that. I actually do love the clean and simple look. But sometimes I go through my drawers and I think to myself, I have all of these wild orchid.
Seuss has a screen too. So like
this wild orchid crafts drawer full of flowers that I never use anymore. And sometimes it just brings out the feeling of creativity when I grab something like that I haven't used and I start to use it. And I want to go over some of the tricks that I use when I actually create with some of the stuff that I haven't created with in a really long time. So I have just a foam mat. You can get them from any store. And I have a tool that you use to roll your die cuts out. The die cut is the butterfly that's in the center of that butterfly rectangle die set. Now, I know that there's large wings that come with the set, and I cut some of those in the red. And there's large wings in the blue. And what I want to do here's the butterfly, and the butterfly die is really cute because you get a bottom one. Let me see if I can take this up closer to the camera. You get a bottom color as well as a top color that kind of shows some of the bottom color through it. So I just turned him over and gave him a belly rub so that he could kind of pop up off the paper. And this is the body that we're going to work with. Okay. I suppose a little bit of distress ink would make that even pop a little bit better. But what my thought was, let's use the other camera, James, the one that gets me really close. Perfect. Let me move this into that view. What I want to do when I put these, it was upside down. When I put these on the butterfly with the hot glue gun, I want them to kind of pop off. So in order to do that, in order to apply the actual die to the butterfly, I'm going to first, on the front of it, on this tip, push the ball roller down into it so that it molds that edge of the die downward. Then I'm going to flip this over. And on the large part of the wings that are the farthest from the actual bug, I'm going to roll the ball on that as well. So that, let me see if I can put this in the camera, Tammy. Here we go. So what you see is kind of a bent die cut, right? So that when you put it on, it's going to have some space down here that sits upward. So let's see what my glue gun is doing. Actually, this is a glue pen, and I don't use it very often, but I do like it. I have to, you notice I got my white pad on my desk today so that I don't destroy my actual new desk. So we're going to put one of those on.
Jenna said I think the black marker on the edges always gives depth.
Black marker on the edges?
Yeah.
Of what? Jenna, black marker on the edges of what? And go ahead and answer, and he'll let me know when you come back and answer. So now we have this bug, this cute bug that we're going to end up applying to the card here. Move to the left. And the wings are actually going to pop upward off the card a little bit. Drives me nuts when you get these little strands of glue going.
The cutout pieces.
Oh, if you go around the edges and make them black?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. Now, as you can see, I've done the bending and the molding with one of the blues that are bigger as well. Put this on the side and just kind of push until it molds. And then grab the glue gun, the glue pen. I'm going to put a little dot of glue there. Pop this on. Right? Don't think I want any more big ones. Maybe big.
What is the round 2 called? The thing you're using? No.
This?
That's
I don't know the name of it, the proper name of it. But it comes in many, many sizes. Probably a
ballpoint pen.
something curling ball. Somebody
It's an
maybe on the
embossing
team
tool.
is with us tonight.
Yes.
Um,
Karen Snell says it's an embossing tool.
It's an embossing tool. There you go, Karen. Thank you, darling. I appreciate your help with that. I don't know the names of everything that's used, but that's what I have friends for. Crafty friends. Now I'm going from the back and I'm not curling this other red one. I just want some additional dimension. And I think I'll do the same thing with the other big blue wing. Pop it over here. So we have 4 wings. 2 of them are going to lay flat on the card. Pull it over this way, right? You can kind of see that's a pretty good view. And 2 of them are going to pop away from the card like that. Okay? But we also have, in addition to the large wings, we have littler wings that we could pop onto it and just give additional dimension to.
Is that a real word?
What?
Littler?
Littler? I think that is an English word, James. Honest.
Means small.
Littler?
Littler?
That's funny.
Sure.
Littler.
It just depends where
Just
you live.
littler. All right. Sometimes I'm not in the mood to make a card so much as I am to get kind of into an intricate mode. Sometimes I just want to
Build
play
things.
build, yes. Play with embellishment dies. That's why so many of my die sets have embellishment dies, because I just adore the time that it takes and the effort that you put in to using them. I just love it. Just added one of the greens over towards the tail area. And then I think I want one of the reds behind the tail area. So we're going to flip him over. I'm going to pop a little glue on and just add that right there. So he has kind of a longer tail, some really pretty designed wings, and he needs a flower. Probably a lot of people don't sing while they create on live stream, but I kind of get into the joy of it all, and it gets me all riled up. There. Let's push it down.
How do you get the glue out of that pen?
I will show you the pen. Back the camera up to the other camera so that I can show them real quick.
That's a cool tool. We just got that not long ago.
Yeah, I just got it myself. So loads in the back. You pull, it's kind of a trigger. Pull this trigger down towards the bottom. And then in order to release the glue, you push this top lever. Just push it down. So as you're holding it, you're using basically your thumb and you're just going like this. Or you can hold it like this and just use your finger. So it's really a nice tool. I like it a lot. It's smaller, it's thinner for my hands. I don't feel like I'm holding a great big gun.
So you just bought one like that. She hasn't tried it yet.
Oh,
You need to try it.
definitely get that out for sure.
It's pretty cool.
So let's get to the close-up screen, James. Thank you. So I want to show you what the butterfly looks like when you're done creating
Does
it.
it take any glue or just their brand? Actually, it takes any type of.
As long as
It's right size.
as long as it's the right size diameter, and also this is a all temperature.
Yeah.
So you can use an all temperature glue stick with it as well.
And the tip lets you know if it's hot or not. Remember that?
Oh yeah, when it's ready, the tip turns red. So I'm showing the bug. Where's the camera at? Here it is. I'm showing you the bug. Look at how cute.
Oh, who's the maker of that pen? You know? I don't remember.
Starts with a W. Glue pen, model, unplug after use. I don't know. I will have to look it up. It has a W. Go to the other camera.
We got it at I got it at Michael's.
It has a W up here in the corner. So it probably the company name probably starts with a W, but I don't know the exact name of it. James, you could probably do a search real quick.
Probably could.
So here's the bug, ladies. And I'm definitely going to want to use that other flower too, because I went through that drawer that I found. And I saw so many flowers in there that it just kind of made me sad to know that I hadn't used them. Westcott?
Yep.
There it is, ladies. Westcott. You look that up. So I kind of don't want to cover the bow that I put on here, and I don't want him on the bottom. I want him somewhere else. Can't decide where he fits. Oh, maybe right here. He's kind of sideways, though. I don't like him there. Over here? No. And I like that dark brown too, because man, does that bring the color out in this design paper. I really like it a lot.
I'm going to focus that up here quick.
Okay. Maybe right there. I like it. Hey, Mikey. So I will go over some of the details that were used to create this card, just so that you know how much dimension there is on this project. And I want to use this other flower, so I'm definitely going to put it down here, which kind of symmetrically evens out the card. I'm going to pop a little bit of glue. Echo, turn off the heat gun. Okay. I haven't used flowers.
I didn't find a device named heater.
Echo, turn off the heat gun.
Glue gun.
Glue gun.
Did you mean Jim's light?
This is funny, ladies. I don't play with the glue gun anymore. Echo,
Here you
turn off the glue gun. There we go. She did it. Ta-da! That was funny. Okay. So, Westcott. Oh, thank you for adding that. Also, this particular illustration is from the stamp set called Troll Cricket Fun, and it is in the store currently. The design paper is Perfectly Precious. And the die that we used was the butterfly rectangle. And what I wanted to do, briefly go over all of the dies that were used in this project. So this is what the die set looks like. This particular die comes with it, and it is what I call the matting die. And if I can get close enough, you can see where the blades that cut end. They end here and they end here. So you put this particular portion of the actual die on the score line.
Kelly just made it.
Hi, Kelly. You put this portion of the die on the score line of the card, and it ends up actually creating the entire card like this, because it does not cut across the top. So that's the first die that I used. And then the second die that I used is the actual frame die itself. If you used two parts of this inner die and the actual frame die, and you use them together, what you can get is this white die cut on the top. So you can see through it because it ends.
Let me zoom in on that corner. You can see better. Up here. So you can see the corner. There you go.
Okay. So you get this portion when you use both the dies together. You just get this little frame itself. But if you take this portion, this smaller nested die, out of the picture, and you just use this frame die, you can use it to get a full die cut that matches. So let me show you what this really looks like close up. Go back to the other view. What this looks like close up. So you have the frame, the actual base. You put some pop dots, and you have the design paper, colored design paper cutting the entire frame. And then you have another little pop-up, and you just have the white frame over it. So you get quite the dimension in this project. And then I just put a white stock paper and a colored stock paper together on the actual embellishment die cut that's under her, using some of the coordinated paper that comes in that set. And that's it. It's just all popped up, and it's got a few different dimensions on the card. And then I just used some of the twine that I had in my stock. And you saw us just create this butterfly. Look at how cute that butterfly is. So pretty, right?
Now you just got to be
Now back up.
Be careful on who you give these cards away to. You got to make sure you give it away to somebody who appreciates it, because
Right?
you don't want to give somebody one of these cards and they look at it and they say, "Oh, thank you," and then they throw it away like it's some $2 Hallmark card.
Ladies, my husband is trying to give me a lesson in who not to give these cards to. He's like, you have to be very careful because, honey, you spend time on this, and this is worth you. He's so
You want to
sweet.
spend 20 hours on a card just from the away.
20 hours. No, this is a shorter video because I did not desire to go ahead and create a card that's pretty simple. It's pretty standard. This is a fantastic die set. If you don't have it yet, I highly recommend it because it's so coordinated. You get these cute little medallions even on the embellishment dies. And then when you put the wings on the butterfly and just build and build and build, you get so much dimension. And who doesn't like a little bug on anything that you make, right? So that
What's die set called?
butterfly rectangle die set. And I just used the image that I colored just a few weeks ago, about back 2 weeks ago or so. Look at how cute. Isn't that sweet? And it's all color coordinated. I just love this project. I don't know if I'll give this one away. I think I'll just keep it. I haven't put a flower on a card project. I can't even tell you, maybe 10 years. No, 2 years, 3 years, something like that. Nobody uses them anymore. But I just had that urge, just the desire to do it. All right, so we're going to do a giveaway. And what I want to do is give away a $10 gift certificate to the store to one lucky viewer that is currently online. How many did we get all together
18.
Okay, so we want to say 24, and I'll tell you if it's a new design team member
Okay.
or not. I got to get him a list, ladies, because we want to get customers able to. I want my design team in here because they always help and assist when I need to know the name of things, or if I need to look something up real quick, they always help out really well. So, but I don't necessarily need them to win. I'd like customers to win. So,
All right.
are you ready? Drum roll.
Is this person on your team? I don't think so.
I can't see anything. Hang on. I can't see it.
Look on
Oh,
right here.
no.
Oh, okay.
That's the winner.
That's the winner.
So the name is going to come across the bottom, and the winner for the $10 gift certificate is Karen Snell. Yay! Karen! Drum roll, drum roll. Thank you, Karen. You like the card. Maybe I'll have to send it to you. I'll have to look and see what your address is and maybe send it to you. What make is it? Oh, she was the one that wanted to know about the pen, the glue pen and everything. Yeah, good participation tonight, Karen. Congratulations. That's fantastic. So I'm so glad that everybody got to join me today. We even got to see Kelly Neese and a few people that, I haven't seen in a while. So that's really fun. I do want to tell you that next Thursday's live is not going to happen because the Closets by Design people are coming back to put, what are those things called? Stabilizers or something under the desk. I can't remember what the name of them are.
Braces.
What? Braces? Okay. So they need to add some more braces to my craft room. So I'm not going to be able to go live next Thursday, but I am definitely coming June. What's the first week of June Thursday?
7th, I believe.
Really?
I think so.
Thursday's your birthday?
Oh, no. Oh, you said, Thursday.
Yeah. What's the first Thursday in June? Because my girlfriend is coming from
the first Thursday in June is the 4th.
Fourth.
I'm sorry, the 3rd.
3rd. So Connie is coming from Traverse City, and she's going to stay with me, and she's going to visit with us. I'm so excited. Put her online with me and show her pretty little face and get the crafting and fun stuff together. I actually get some company, and I'm going to be able to craft for somebody. So how fun is that? All right, so put my face. Oh, my face. There we go. The face is on. So Connie's going to join me on the 4th of June, and I'm not here next Thursday because they're working on the space. And then May was coloring month, the theme of the month. But June, I honestly think I want to do interactive dies in the month of June. So the design team is going to be asked to really kind of whip out some of those fun, interactive projects that, you know what it is about interactive projects? It's fun when the receiver says, oh, look what this does, right? You make this illustration and they come together in the center, they give each other a hug or something like that. And the little kids especially, they really love to move that dial, and it's just fun and brings joy. And that's what we're doing here on our journey to live creatively at TLC Designs. Thank you so much for everyone that joined me tonight. Invite your friends, join the groups. Make sure you ring the bell on YouTube so you get those notifications. We did just find out that you have to actually hit the button all so that you get all the notifications, not just some of them, but that's the rules of things. So, we have our first real paper pack in the store tonight. I'm going to make sure that everything went through with it so that, it can actually go up for sale. And then I'm going to add 3 other paper packs. There was an issue with the printer that we've decided to use with creating them. And that's one of the reasons why I haven't gotten them in the store until just last night. So, but it is all sorted and straightened out. I got the bags and we're all ready to go. So if you like the real paper and not the digital papers, they are going to be available very soon. And we wish you happy crafting with them. So we'll see you soon. I'm going to say goodbye for tonight. We will talk to you in 2 weeks. Bye.